All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for hopping on our Wednesday Matador Advisors Subbroker training. This is recorded, so again, we will have this online as well. I want to thank you guys if you're watching live stream also. And exciting times here at Matador Advisors. We are now starting to see the fruit of our labor. We are getting fundings, guys. So I'm going to clap it up to that. Definitely want to give a shout out to last month's top advisors, Mr. Bernard Burgess out of Florida. I mean, his team absolutely crushed it last month. Also, there's a couple of individuals actually I can't name because I should have had their names prepared. I don't, but I know Mr. Christopher Gilmore had some fundings last month as well. And if you're out there and you're part of this, keep going. Keep sharing, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to go into a basic training today, and that basic training is the 5 steps to success. Then I'm going to go into some back office training. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. What you want to do, especially if you're a sub-broker and you have the ability to build a team, you want to make sure that you are plugged in. So I want you to type "plugged in" the chat. That's the number one reason why people fail. They're not plugged in. And you want to make sure you're plugged in, but you also want to make sure your team is also plugged in and connected to the direct information. So let's go into the 5 steps to success first, and then we're going to get right into the back office training today. The first thing is you want to become a product of the product. Now, even if you don't qualify, you want to apply. Okay, you want to apply. Why do you want to apply? So at least you can go through the process, right? So what I'm hearing from a lot of affiliates and sub-brokers is, what's the next step? What's this next step? Well, let me tell you something. I had to figure it out on my own. I had to apply. I had to see what worked, what didn't work. And that's what I recommend you do. So you want to become a product of the product first and foremost. So that's step one. And you want to watch all related videos. Our official YouTube channel is at Official Matador Advisors on YouTube. All right. So there's tons of videos up there, tons of literature alongside your back office. So if you are already part of the Matador team, you do have a back office with a lot of resources. It is your job, ladies and gentlemen, because you're not going to share any of your commission with me, to go back there and do your own homework. All right. So you want to study your back office. And remember, all this is free. And the next step is committing to the cause, right? You want to focus on educating and assisting the self-employed in benefiting from these tax credits. When we come at it at just, hey, let me get you $32,200, up to $32,200, I'm going to get my commission, people don't believe. People don't, they think it's one of those things, right? They think it's too good to be true because you're not educating. Why aren't you educating? Because you're not doing your research, your homework, right? Exactly like I was when I first started. I didn't know anything about PPP. I didn't know anything about ERC, and I sure didn't know anything about SETC. But what I do know, ladies and gentlemen, we're funding business. We have right now in commissionable business, just in the 90 days of running, millions of dollars in commissionable business, and we look forward to you being part of that. So step one of phase two, or of the second step, is help others understand. Okay, help them understand why is this important, guys. This is not a rebate. This is not a loan. This is none of that. This is your money. Okay, I want to emphasize that this is your money that the government has set aside for those that was affected by COVID. If you're Schedule C, 1099, line 6, you made over $3,000, you potentially qualify for up to $32,200, and with dependents, you really get the maximum bang, right? You want to share passionately. You can probably hear I'm passionate. Why? Because now I see it working. Okay, I'm gonna type work in the chat. Now I see people calling me. They're excited. Thank you, James. I could do this with my business now. I needed this money for this. I needed this money for that. That is why I am passionate and I'm excited. And again, create wealth. I'm also looking, and I'm gonna be frank with you. I want to do anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million files in the next 8 months. Okay. Now you're probably like, how is that possible? Well, I'm going to work. Okay. And I'm going to work and I'm going to work and I'm going to continue to work and I'm going to work at night. I'm going to work at day because guys, if I can literally, and I want you to listen to me right now, if I can literally just compact 8 months into a lifetime based on this project, that could be potentially true financial freedom. True. Not residual income, not retired on a budget, but true freedom because of this project. Very important. Now, once you commit to the cause, who is my target market? I want to know, who do I need to talk to, right? And this is another thing, and I'm laughing with you, okay? I'm not laughing at you, all right? Because out of the 40 million or the 44 million people that qualified, under 1 million people even know about this product. We have a huge market share, ladies and gentlemen, a huge market share. So let's talk about a memory jogger. You want to identify and reach out to your potential beneficiaries in your network. Well, this is all about wealth inside of a network, okay? If you're looking to be part of the marketing aspect. So if you don't have a network, you got to get out there. You got to go to mixers. You got to go meet people, okay? You can't sit at home and pray, all right? I pray all the time, but even in the good book, prayer without work is dead, right? So we got to get out. We got to communicate on social media. You got to post about your opportunity. Take $50, $100, create an ad. Go to YouTube University and learn how to create an ad, okay? The excuses will keep you where you no longer want to be. You got to get out there. So who do you know? Write down the names and numbers of individuals in your network who you think potentially could benefit from this tax credit. If it's Arlette, oh my God, Arlette's a real estate agent. I got to call Arlette and just extend this to her. Oh my God, wait a minute. Kurt, oh yeah, Kurt, he's a hairstylist as well as an insurance agent. Let me contact him. Oh, you know what? Sarah's an accountant. Let me call Sarah and see if Sarah's familiar with this project. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, every Uber driver I get in a vehicle with could potentially be a client. Every truck driver I know could potentially be a client. Every loan agent I know could be potentially a client. Okay, so I want you to understand it's not who you don't know, it's just who you're not talking to. Because, ladies and gentlemen, invite everybody and encourage them. Encourage them, okay, to take action. All right? And you want to show up. Let's talk about that. Show up. You want to stay actively involved to ensure your success. People, and I'm reminded by Mr. Jeff Bezos, founder and CEO of Amazon. What if he'd have listened to everybody that told him no? What if he'd have listened to everybody that went to his garage when he was selling books out of it and laughed at him and said it would never be? What if he'd have listened to those people? I'm reminded by him, but he showed up. He got up every day, even no matter what his circumstances nor situation, he had goals. He was looking to achieve greatness in his life without depending on other people, listen to me, motivating him to get up and make it happen. And you want to show up. You want to stay actively involved to ensure your success. Attend all training calls, all events, Zoom calls. Show up. Bring your clients to those calls. Bring your team members to those calls. You show up alone, your bank account is not going to be attractive. You want to show up with people. Engage. Online, we're going to be doing live events as well. Those are coming very, very soon, okay? Let me tell you what we've been able to produce, what I'm able to see is no doubt in my mind, we're no longer on trial. We're funding the business, and we are bringing in more customer service agents direct to contact and help push the pipeline. We're doing a lot because we see and know where we're going to be here in the next 8 months, all right? And don't quit. A little bit of adversity hits, we quit. We give up. We give up, we stop. And guess what happens? We're in the same position we was January 1st of that year. Why did I pick January 1st? Because January 1st is New Year's resolutions, and I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna kill it, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna work out, and guess what happens? You quit. Guess what happens when you don't want to get up because it's cold and your bones are hurting, right? I'm speaking from example. You quit. But what if you'd have pushed through? What if you'd have pushed through? The pain will start to go away. The physique will start to come. The excitement will start to build. The summertime come, now you're in the pool and you're not nervous about really showing off what you have put that work in for. I'm using that as an excuse to say, don't quit. We got 8 months to run. Everything's laid out for you. All you have to do is share a link. That's it. There is such things as too good to be true, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to be the first to tell you that this is 100% too good to be true. Okay. So that's the first half. What I'm going to do now is go into the back office. I'm going to show you a little bit of the back office. Okay. And how this back office works here at Gig Workers, because here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand the first phase of that training was to motivate you and excite you. Now we're going to get into the work. We're going to get into this back office here at Gig Workers, because what we've created alongside Matador is absolutely phenomenal. So we have joined forces, ladies and gentlemen, and what I have been able to experience, I had the opportunity of flying up. I've had the opportunity of meeting, ladies and gentlemen, the owner, seeing the staff. This was 2 weeks ago, guys. I had to go see this, okay? I had to see this so it could be in me, ladies and gentlemen. This is not one of those things I found online and made a decision and I'm going to do it. No, I am sold out. I'm 100% sold out, locked in, committed, and I'm looking for you if you're looking for me, okay? If you're not looking for me, I'm not looking for you. But what I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, going there, seeing the 300 employees, seeing the infrastructure, seeing this gigantic building, seeing all the transactions that's happening, the UPS trucks picking up applications, taking them back. I've seen it visually. So I can translate that energy into you so you know this is the real deal. Now, we're in the back office, and if you don't have an account, you're going to go ahead and click create an account, okay? When you click create account, if someone sets you up from their back office, you're going to use that same email, okay? But if someone sent you a link randomly and they haven't set you up to be an affiliate or a sub-broker, okay, we'll talk about that in our opportunity call tomorrow afternoon. You want to invite everybody you can, if you are a sub-broker, to that, so that now they can participate as well. But what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and click this create an account button, okay? When you create an account, it's very simple. You're going to put your first name, last name, blah, 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 and your account's set. Now, let's get to the good stuff, because it populated my trial account. So once you're in your back office, you're going to be able to see so many cool things. I'm not going to go into everything, but the first thing I want to go to is you got to go here to profile. You're going to go ahead and click profile, and what you're going to be required to do is to verify your identity. Okay, so step one, you want to verify your identity. Once you verify your identity and you are going to be marketing the program, okay, you're going to go ahead and click connect broker account. Okay, so now at that point, you're now able to share this opportunity. So let's go ahead and get a little further into it. So I'm going to go to the broker dashboard. And as you're building your business, you're going to be able to see what's basically, these are the files that are closest to funding, which is in your dashboard. You'll see the active funnels. You'll see the opportunities that's lost. Guys, no one's going to put millions of dollars into something that ain't real. I just want to be the first to tell you. So I'm going to go to referrals. Now, here you can see today is the 4th. We just had a new applicant. And this is just my personal back office, okay? So you can clearly see here files on top of files that have been submitted. You can go to agents, and in your agents, or your agent, if you're a sub-broker that can refer business. Now, as a sub-broker, if you want to add more agents, you simply you're going to go click agents here, scroll down to the bottom, and you just enter their information. This is the only way you can add an agent. This is the only way right here, okay? The only way, okay? So once you add that agent, they're good to go. They'll receive an email and they got to get set up. But what I want to go to now is the resources, guys. Very, very important. All the marketing is here.
Excuse me, James.
Yes.
We're no longer seeing your screen.
Okay, 1 second. Thank you, sir. Can you see it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Perfect.
thank you so much. So when you here in your dashboard, you're going to go over here to resources. And when you go to resources, you can see, for example, flyers. You can download this flyer. Let me see if you can see that. Let me know if you can see that.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, cool. You can download this flyer, upload this to your social media. They can literally scan your QR code, go right to your back office. You get the credit. I mean, so you can see all these different flyers. Now, here's something cool. This is the referral stage. People say, James, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, so let's talk about that. In the referral stage, and let me know if you can see that as well. I just want to make sure you're still able to see everything.
You're good to go.
Okay, thank you. So as you can see, all the particular steps, okay? So 1, income information. Claimant needs to input their 2020, 2021 income. That's line 6 of the Schedule SC. Days impacted. We were impacted. Basically, everybody was impacted through COVID, okay? Qualifying claim, awaiting agreement. What does that mean? So in your back office, it's going to say awaiting agreement. Claimant signs the various agreements and upload the necessary tax document. So basically, they're waiting for your agreement, okay? Your tax documents, your funding, if you're going to do the advanced funding and get your. Now we're seeing it get done in 4 business days, guys. I've seen one in 4 business days. I've seen it, okay? So that's why I'm fired up, all right? Document review. Once those docs are up, Anchor Accounting is doing a second review of the filing to make sure everything's up to speed. Then the amendment is being built. So now at this point, the accountants at Anchor are building your amendment to send to the IRS, okay? And then they're going to review it. So now they're reviewing their own work. They're making sure that your time's not waste nor their time, okay? And what we're seeing right now, guys, is people are not finishing. They're not finishing with the 4506T, and that's the last thing that we need to verify so they can get their advanced funding. So we're going to, again, we're going to be pushing the pipeline. We're going to help you guys bring in the business. You bring in the meat, we're going to put the green in your jeans, all right? That's all we ask you to do, okay? So we're going to sign and submit to the IRS. So once you sign and submit, you're going to print, sign, and send all your wet signatures to Anchor with the same UPS label. Listen to me. You're not even paying for the shipping. Anchor is paying for the shipping. You're not paying for nothing up front. Okay. Once that's done, you're going to be waiting either 22 weeks if you want the IRS to send your funds, or again, you can get them done in 15 to 20 business days in an advance. Okay. So at that point, we're waiting the IRS confirmation. Once we get to the invoice and collect, this stage will differ based on the elected advanced funding options. These commissions are issued when the client receives funds with regard. So basically, once you get to the invoice and collect, that's pretty much the last piece to this pie. And we're just waiting for you either A, to get your advance, or B, if you decide to go the slow way, you got to basically wait the slow way. Okay. Close is fully processed and completed. And the list goes on and on and on. So again, you have these steps in your back office. We just got to go through our back office, okay? Let me see what else is, I think, very important resources. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go back to dashboard. Now, your links. Okay, this is very important as well. Let me see here. So let's say you are a, let me see something. Oh, these videos right here also, you could just download and send out. So we're going to go to the referral aspect of it. Now you have 3 links these are your links. Okay. These are your links for your personal business. So you got link 1. This goes right to your marketing site. So if you just talk to Joe's ready to go. You just send him this link. When you do that, Joe's ready to rock and roll. Joe's set up. Okay. The landing page, you have your own landing page. So this is a video. They watch the quick video. Then from there, they join. They are good to go. And last but not least is just the regular registration link. And here is your QR code. So these are already made for you guys, your personal QR codes. If you want to put them on a shirt, you want to put them on a flyer, you're doing some advertisement, you can go ahead. Your QR code's already ready to go. All right. So I think with that, I think we covered a lot today. And I definitely want to open it up for any questions if you have any questions.